plaintiff, Alan Fine, has known the defendant for 6 years, and they used to go to the strip clubs together. Alan claims the police once caught the defendant in a car with a woman, and the girl was arrested for prostitution, and he was arrested for solicitation. Alan suing for truck repairs. Defendant John Watson says Alan is a cheap, arrogant pervert who frequented the strip clubs. John denies damaging Alan's truck, and he's countersuing because he claims due to Alan's harassment, he was fired from his job.
Start with you.
Okay, I've known Jonathan for 6 years when I lived in the same complex before I moved to Las Vegas. I used to have him come up and we used to party together. I used to take him to strip joints. And
Did you lose all your money in Las Vegas?
oh no.
Why you seem so sad? Okay, now you're grinning. All right,
I'm
you're
sad
all right
because
now.
I can't believe he's done this to me.
Oh, that's why. All right.
Yeah, but anyway, he's so immature that, like, when I took him to the strip club, I had to make him pull his pants up because it was down to his knees. It was down to his knees. I said, we don't do that here in Las Vegas.
You mean like the kids wear their pants?
Yeah, he's 25 years old.
All right, I thought you were talking about something else in the strip club.
Oh, no.
Go ahead.
Well, you might as well have. Anyway,
all right.
We sat at a table that was facing a stage up here and a stage behind us. Okay, there was somebody dancing on this stage, but the stage behind us, there wasn't anyone there. And half the night goes by, they put someone up on this stage. He takes his chair, turns it around like that, and he's like a windshield wiper. I thought he was going to break his neck.
That sounds like a bad idea to me.
And then he got so excited, I thought, well, maybe if I hand him a 20 to get a lap dance, it'll calm him down.
That excited him more.
You gave me a 20 to record her, man. Just, okay.
Yeah, okay.
To record her?
Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead.
You all are allowed to do that in the strip?
No.
You're not allowed to record these women in the strip club?
No. He had his phone down where you couldn't see it, and he's recording his girl twirling around the pole. Then he takes it home and shows his girlfriend.
Listen to how that sounds.
Yeah.
Just go ahead and
He's
listen to how
got
that
a
sounds.
girlfriend at home. He lives with her parents. Got a 40-year-old on the side with 2 kids. Then he tells me how he goes behind a grocery store, has a girl in the back seat. The cop shines a light on him and is going to arrest her for prostitution and him for solicitation.
What's your thing?
I have a girlfriend that beats me once a week and twice on Sunday, yes.
Be careful what you ask. All right, go ahead. Wow, that's your thing. Your girlfriend beats you once a week. Go ahead.
He asked if he can cut my hair because he's a barber. This is what he did.
I asked you to cut your hair. You paid me to cut it.
You asked me if I wanted my hair cut.
Yeah, we're going to get to the truck repairs in a minute, but
look what he did.
All right.
I can't walk around like that. I'm 59 years old. I walked around like that for a whole week before I got someone to cut it.
This is for the youngsters. You're right.
The man said, make me look young. I said, I'm going to go ahead and bless you one time.
Did you tell him that?
Not like that.
Did you tell him to make you look young again?
Yeah, but
well, then that's what he did. You're right.
Doyle's hair.
Quote unquote, you want to be young and fly, and you want to get all the honeys at the strip club. And I said, I'm gonna give you a haircut for that.
I got a girl at home.
You said you hot, you on fire. Give me some flames. I gave you the flames.
I don't think so.
Sir, you give me some background. Then we're going to get to the truck repairs you're suing him for. Tell me about your friendship with the plaintiff.
Mr. Alan Fine is a good dude. Was a good dude, must I say. Cheap, arrogant, pervert. Dude like to go to little strip clubs. Dude told me, hey, I got to collect.
Cheap? I get in free because I live there. I had to pay $40 for you to get in.
You live at the strip club.
You heard the man. He lived at the strip club.
If you live in Vegas, you show your ID and you get in for free. By the way, he got so friendly with the girls in there, they were bringing him drinks out from the back, and they're not allowed to serve drinks over there.
Because he's young and handsome and fly.
No.
What are you suing him for regarding the truck?
Here's the estimate and the pictures of the truck.
Tell me what happened. Why are you suing him regarding a truck?
I brought him up on the Greyhound. I brought him up the day before I left on vacation for Cabo. I had him house sit for me because I got 2 dogs. I don't want to put them in a kennel. I filled the refrigerator for him. He had 3 different types of beer bottles sitting in the trash, so I know he had people over. Okay. He's the only one that had my keys.
To
my
your
truck.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't say anything about driving my truck. Okay. When I came home, this is how I usually park it.
All right.
When I came home, it was parked like this. The reason why I park it next to the tree is because if I park it farther over, when the sprinklers come on, I get water spots.
All right.
So I leave it next to the tree. Now, there's no way anybody could have came in and sideswiped it because the tree's there.
What did he do to your truck? Okay, it was sideswiped?
Right.
All right, there you go.
Here's the pictures of what he did.
When you mentioned it to him, what did he say?
He looked at me and says, I had no idea.
Yeah, and
then turned around and walked away. Like it was no big deal.
You all never spoke of it again?
He stayed over that night, and every time we passed, like in a hallway or came in view, it was like, and then every time I talked to him about it, he didn't want to hear it.
Did he ever admit to anything?
No, never.
Right. Sir, tell me about the truck.
He had called me, he had asked me, hey, would you like to house sit for me in Vegas? Sure. He already owed me money, so I said, let me go ahead, I can collect my money, I'll house sit for you. Now, when Mr. Allen had left to go on his little vacation, he said, I would like for you to, babysit the little dogs or whatever kind of little things he got, wash my car, so.
How long did he say he would be gone?
For about 5 days.
Go ahead.
Now, he was gone for 5 days. He wanted me to wash his car. He told me not to move it, but I needed to move his car to wash it so I did not wet the neighbor's car. I drove less than a quarter mile to pick up materials to wash the car.
First, second, third day, when did you do this?
I did this close to the day before he came back. Nothing happened to his car on the way up there, on the way back. The duration was less than a quarter of a mile. I get back, kick it, hang out, washed his car, park it, and this is what he comes home to and he says, I damaged it, I scratched it up, and I did this, and that, and et cetera.
You never saw the damages or the scratches?
As I washed the car, I didn't see any damages. I mean, I think I would see it.
So from the time you washed the car and the time he came home, the damages had to occur?
Correct.
Something is fishy about this. $3,000 for counterclaim for unpaid wages is for what?
When he was my neighbor, I shampooed his carpet. He told me he would pay me $300. He told me he wanted me to do some cabinets and make it look nice, just like your courtroom setup. His wood was old. He wanted me to sand it down, put a gloss on it, make it look nice.
So what did you do, and how much did he tell you he would pay you?
$1,000 for crown molding, shampooing carpets, and painting all the walls.
And what is the other $2,000 for?
Harassment, and he got me fired at my job.
How so?
He would always call my job to harass me. After the incident in Vegas about his truck, he would always call, make fake appointments, fake phone calls. He would always say, hey,
that's a lie.
He would call me and say,
I would call for
Quiet.
the money.
Go ahead.
Your Honor, I have evidence from 2 different people about...
Let's see it, please.
This is for the job, and this is for the side work.
Who is this from?
That is from my old coworker.
That hair icon. The reason he was let go because of our boss, Dion, thought that he was causing unwanted stress to our work environment. He would make prank phone calls and make fake appointments. He'd be calling you directly on your cell. He
would call my job's number, or I stopped picking up his cell because he would always call and play on the phone.
He even told our boss, Dion, that Johnny was no good. Did you speak to his boss?
No. Why would I talk to his boss? I got a 702 area code number. Why would I call and make an appointment?
Caller ID at a
Why didn't your
barbershop.
boss print something up for you?
I couldn't find him at the time.
You didn't know where he fired you from?
No. Every time I would go to the barbershop, he wouldn't be there.
Where you were fired, he wouldn't be there.
Yeah, he wouldn't be there.
And the $1,000, sir, what have you paid him?
Sometimes I give him 50 here, 50 there.
All right. Well, this is the problem both of you have. You have to prove by preponderance of evidence, meaning more likely than not that what you're saying is true. You say even one day before he arrived home, you washed it and there was nothing wrong with it. So you're saying that within the one day, 24-hour time period, someone sideswiped it. And I'm not convinced of that. I'm more convinced that it's more likely than not that someone sideswiped it under your control. Secondly, I am convinced that he harassed you and perhaps led to difficulties at your job. I don't know if you were fired for that.
He's
so I'm
still
going to
working
grant your
there.
judgment as well. So you can't call a person's job. You can't call a person's job because they owe you money. And I'm not sure on the amount that he agreed to pay you, so I think a fair amount of the wages would be $427, and I'll grant you $2,000 for the harassment. Your judgment is $2,427. Now, I believe that he caused damage to your truck, so I'm going to grant you that damage, $2,427. Have a good day, gentlemen. Bye-bye.
Sack of I ain't never seen such a liar in all my life.
I gotta be a lying sack.
Yep.
You the one who harassed me.
I'll call you anytime I want.
What?
I said I'll call you anytime I want.
Oh my God! See, and then we gonna be right back over here again because
You
you
ain't
gonna keep
coming
harassing
over here no more. You ain't coming to Vegas no more. You ain't doing.
Watch me be back in Vegas.
I'll watch.
Watch me be at your favorite
I
strip club
will
in
watch.
Vegas, making it rain. Why? You just wait and see. You just wait and see. You gonna see me in the
Okay,
VIP.
Mr. Urkel, Eddie Murphy mustache piece of crap.
Don't be mad because I got it in this sharp and you got
I
the
ain't
little
mad
strangly
at you.
things hanging over your lip. Don't get mad. Don't
That's
get
not
mad.
the way you walk
Don't
around.
hate the play,
That
hate
is
the
not
game.
the way you walk
Don't
around.
get mad.